Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to use Capcut as a beginner. So if you have no prior knowledge about how to edit videos or know anything about video editing, today's video I'm going to learn it. But the software I'm going to be using is Capcut because Capcut is more beginner friendly. So I'm going to learn how to cut videos, how to split, how to import videos, how to export, where to get effects from, where to get text from, how to add text, how to change fonts, and generally everything you need to know to start editing on CapCut. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First, we open our CapCut. Then you click on this new project. If you haven't used CapCut before, all these parts will be blank. There will be nothing there, just be an empty place because I've used CapCut. I've been using CapCut multiple times. That is why I have all these files. These are previous files that I have done. I can still open if I want to edit it. So just go to new project. Now let's talk about the interface. Now you see where the mouse is. This part of the app, this is where you get everything you need. This is where you can import your files to, where you can get your transitions, your text, your stickers, your effects, everything you need, you get it from here, even your audio, your sound. This is where you import your footages into if you want to edit. This is like a library where you can get things. Even the follow come assets that comes with CapCut is they are all here. Now we come to this part of the interface. This is the player. This is where you can see what you are editing. When you import your clip and you take it to the timeline, this is where you see everything you are needing. This is where you preview it before you get to export. Now here is the details panel. This is the panel where you get to edit things in the video. Maybe like you want to edit the opacity or you want to edit the scale, that's the size, you want to change the position, you want to tweak some effects or whatever, you do it from this detail panel. And now the final panel is what we have here. This long panel, this is the timeline. This is where your video appears when you are editing. This is where you see your clips and we add the clips and remove and cut and do whatever you need to do to the clips. You do everything from here. You see it from here because this is the timeline. This is what tells you where the clip is. Now let's go ahead and import our videos. There are actually various ways you can import. The first way to import a video into CapCut is to just click on the import and then you go to where it is you want to import your video from. These are the videos I want to import. I can just select it by pressing Ctrl A, or I use my mouse to select it myself and then I click on open. And that is it. It has imported. Let me delete this. So now your clips are here. If you want to preview your clips, all you have to do is double tap on it and it starts playing. She's already working. But the thing is there is that you can't see anything in the details panel because you haven't put any video into the timeline yet. So you see, so these are video clips that we can preview in case you want to put a part inside the video. So let's go ahead and add videos into the timeline. To add video into the timeline, there are various ways to do it. The first way and easiest way is to just click on this plus and then your video is in the timeline already. And you can see the details panel has begun to show us multiple things that we can use to tweak this video. So that is one way to do that. You can come here and click on add to another one automatically to add them to the beginning. But if you want to add it to the back, you can just move your timeline. Just click and hold and you move your timeline around like this. You see it is moving. Then you move it to the end. Then you come to the clip you want to add and then you click on plus and then add it to the front. You see that? That's how to add your clips ads. So the other way to add clips is to just hold it and drag it and place it here. So if you come here now and play your clips from beginning, you see that it is playing. But you notice that we just added clips and we just added like the clips to be just long and we did not actually change the size of the clips or anything. I just showed you how to import the clips and how to add it to the timeline. So the next thing we're going to do now is how to cut clips and how to add the clips that you want into the timeline. Let's say you want to add this clip, but we don't want to add the whole clip to the timeline. We just need the part where it puts the money inside the counter. See this part that just where it puts the money, see it, that part that it starts putting the money into the counter, and we don't want anything to, and that way we want it to stop. As you just put the money into the counter, that's where we want it to stop. We don't need the extra clip. What do? There are multiple ways to do it. You can actually decide to bring the clip into the timeline and then decide to play, and maybe when you get to the end that you want, you cut it, split it, and then you delete. That is one way to do this. The other way you can do this is also to do the same thing, but instead of using the split tool, use this tool called the delete right. So what this does is that it deletes the clip to the right, it deletes everything to the right. So if I click on this, I don't have the clip there anymore. So I didn't have to split and then delete. I just deleted the right clip straight. But instead of going through this stress, there's a better way to do it from this library panel. So what do? You see the way it is starting, and this is where you want it to end. You can see that there's a little line that is playing across the video. That's telling you where the video is at. So if you pause it here, you see that the line is moving. See that the line is moving. If you just click it, the line moves to where you click it. So to just carry that part alone, you look at this end here. You see that when I put my mouse to this end, I have this my cursor changing to something. See as it's changing to something. That tells me that I can just hold this and drag. You see as I'm dragging it, I am trimming it. So you see, this is where you want it to stop at where you put the money. This is where the money, and that's where you want it to stop. So just add that. So we have that where we added the money. Voila. You see that? That's another way. That's a way to trim the part you want in a video. You can move from the beginning to the end just like this, and then add the trim parts that you want. So now we're going to be talking about these tools that appear when you add your video to the timeline. When you click on your video, there are these tools that appear here. We're going to talk about them. So here, the first one here is a split, and as you can see there, the shortcut for that is Control B. This is used to split your video into multiple sections, and you see that it has split my video into multiple sections. I have one, two, three, four now. That's the usefulness of the split. You can split videos into different sections. You can cut your videos. Maybe you want to cut out a part that is blank, or the space that is there's nothing that is there, that you split your video. Then the next one is this delete left. This delete left, what it does is similar to the split. But instead of splitting the video into two, delete cuts the parts out that you don't want. So for instance, let's say I want this video to start from here. And instead of me to click on the split and then delete this, all I have to do is just click on 1, 2, which is this delete left, and click on this, and I don't have those parts anymore. So automatically it splits and deletes the clip to my left. I hope you get that. While it's twin, delete right, it splits and deletes to the right. So you don't have to first of all split and then delete. No, everything you need to do once is done from these two clips. And here we have our delete. As I just told you, if you don't want to press delete from your keyboard, use this delete option. The next one we have here is the freeze. You do this when you want to freeze the timeline to this particular place it is. Look at now, this guy is holding, his hand is just on top like this. If I want to freeze it, I just click on this freeze, and then we can have this timeline of this just there. The guy did not move at all. You can see that. So we froze that part of the video. When it's moving, you just freeze it. That one is there for. So this freeze is actually useful for some kinds of transitions and some kinds of things because of your creativity. But for now, we're not going to cover that, how to use the freeze or when to use the freeze. So now it's not really necessary. Now we go to the reverse. This reverse, as its name says, is very easy. It reverses your clip. We have the clip going like this. If you want to reverse it, just click on that. Then it reverses the clip and you have your clip going backwards. So let's wait for that to do. So now we have this reverse completed. If I play the clip for you, see that it works in reverse now. That's it. The reverse has been completed. So I'm going to undo that of our normal clip. So the next one is this mirror. This one mirrors your images vertically. See that? So it just flips it the other side. So we have the guy looking towards the left here, we can have him looking towards the right here, and then change the whole image of the video, the whole vision of the video. So that's how it works. It's just flipping. The next one we have is the rotate. Just rotate it to what you want. So that has been rotated. And the last one out here is the crop ratio. This one is when if you want to crop your images, you come here and you click to where you want your image to be. It has been cropped and you please confirm. I see that it has cropped your image. It does not affect the ratio. This tool here is called the record tool. If you want to record your voice over while editing, you click on this button and it will tell you it's about to record. You see, it's showing me recording right now, and I can just start the record if I want to start it. But no, that's not what I want to do. Cancel that. These three tools are for snapping and for tracking. This one is to turn off the main track magnet. This one is to turn off the snap. Auto snapping, that means like you don't want it to snap to this part. Let me show you what that one means. Look at this. See that automatically it snaps to the end of the video. If I don't want that to happen, I can just turn this off and then I don't have anything like that. You see that there's no snapping anymore. That's gone, that disappeared. Now this one is to turn off linkage. This is to turn on preview axis. This one is your zoom to fit timeline, and this is your zoom, normal zoom, left to right. So if I have this zoomed in, I can just click on this and give me back my timeline. You come to this top part in this library panel, you see various places you can go to inside the interface. So we have the media section where we get everything we need to import into the video. We have the audio section. This is where we can get our music, our sound effects. From here we get these ones. Then we have the text where we get our text. This is where we're going to be using now. We have here where you can get things like stickers that you might need to add to your video. Get them from here. This is the effects part. If you want to do a video effect like a zoom lens, or you want to blur your video or fuzzy or whatever you want to do it, you can come here and explore whatever you need. They're all here. This is your transition tab. This is where you get transitions for your videos. If you want to go from one clip to the other, you get them from here. Next, we have the filters part. This one is to color your footage. Things like color correction and color grading. This is Capcut's color correction and color grading place. And then you have the adjustments. This one is for if you want to add loads. And I'm not signed in, so there's something I cannot access here. So let's go to the text section. This is the text section. This is where you can add text. So in this section, you have places where you can get text from. Complete effect. See all this ready-made text already for you, and they are all there available for you. All you have to do is just click on it and check to see how it's going to look like in the video. So you see, this is it. Although I haven't added it to the video yet, I'm just checking. I'm just clicking to check how it looks like on the video, and that's what you get when you check it. Look, you see that. One thing to make sure is that CapCut uses internet. So my PC is currently connected to the internet. That is why I can access all these things that I am accessing. So this is everything you need. You want to use the ready-made templates here on CapCut. So you just click on anyone and you can use it. But I don't need that. Here, the under text templates. These ones are more like added with animations to if you want to use them in your clips, You can get them from here. Unlike the first one, these are just standalone text. They don't have any animations added to it. And there are a lot, actually. There are a lot, a whole lot that you might get. Then you have the text template. This one, you have them come with animation. So you don't need to animate them. You don't need to do anything to them. And that one, for example, their fonts are already chosen. Everything has been done for you to just use and replace. You don't need to do anything. And if you look at this left side, you have everything there. You have the Halloween. Let's say you want to edit for an Halloween video. You can just click on Halloween video and it will load the Halloween examples for you. You get all the things you need. That's one thing about CapCut. It comes with a lot of ready-made things. You don't have to start from scratch. Unlike that's why it is beginner friendly. You don't have to like create your own animations and text animations from scratch. You can get almost everything you need from the library here already because people have done them and then saved them here. So this is where you get all your text template you need. Now these auto captions, this part is a very, very important part for me. I use it a lot. As me this clip was talking, it is where you can just click on create captions and it generates what someone is saying. I think I'm going to get an example. Let me add this clip for example. And you see I'm actually talking.
What's the best editing software out there to use as soon as just practicing video editing?
So you see there are no captions there. So the best way to do this if you are using like this text part, this comes auto captions, and click on this create. And After Effects will generate a caption for you 100%. And the thing about it is that it matches what you are saying. Like look at it. It has just created the caption for me. So I use this auto caption a lot. A lot. Like I use it for my Instagram reels, I use it for my Facebook, I use it for my YouTube. That auto caption is very good for you. And then you have a local caption. Maybe you have a caption file already that someone did for you, and you can just import them from here and you can add them to your video. So let's just add a simple default text to our video. Let's say the man is counting the money. I will not be using any of these effects here, any of these text templates, just because they're mainly for title text. Let me just add my text. I'm going to add the text saying the man is counting the money. So all I have to do is just add a default text to the video. Let's say I want my text to start from here. So from here, I have the man is counting the money. All I have to do is just come here. This is where I'll now come to this details page and I can edit my text from here. Say the man is counting the money. See that? But you look at it now, our text is going over our video and out of the frame. So what do? You can come here and reduce the font size and maybe put it somewhere here. You can change the font. Let me use Montserrat, looks better. And I can't see the text, so I'm going to change it to like something yellowish, like this. I see I should use black. I don't see anything at all, so then just leave it somewhere here. This is okay. Let me increase the text a little bit. So you see that we have text coming and say the man is counting the money, and then it goes. But now let's make it look better. Okay, let's add like an animation in, so the text will just appear, and let's add an animation out so it doesn't just disappear. So it appears and disappears rightly. To do that, all you have to do is just click on your text layer and come to this details part. These details, you have text, you have animation, you have tracking, you have text to speech. Just come to this animation and you have an in, you have an out, and you have a loop. The in is the animation in, the out is the animation out. I don't really use the loop, so I just leave it. I just use the in and the out. So let's say you want it to, you have multiple types. Let's say I want to resemble a typewriter. I can just click on this typewriter and I have it already put there. So you look at it, it's there already. But let's say I want it to last longer, this is where you can increase. Let's say I put it to 1 second. So you have it going for 1 second. And then you come to then you check to see if that works. Check to see if it works. You see it works. Then you come to the out. You want it to go out well and not just disappear like that. So let's say I want to choose, I would love to choose just a simple fade out. So just choose a fade out. I don't need that one to last long. So let's see our video. Man is counting the money, stays for a while, then it fades out. You see that? That is you adding text to your video and just changing that. So you have animated your text also at the same time. Another thing you can do to your text to make it look better, maybe you can add a stroke. A stroke is like raising it. So you can click on stroke. See, I can add any color I want. I can increase the thickness. Do you notice anything there? Let me put stroke to white so you can notice it the more. So you see it. I can reduce the stroke. The stroke is like an outer layer for it makes the text look better. And that's why I prefer to use a black one because it brings out the text more. If you want your text to have a background, this is where you get it from. You can click on this, see it as a black background. You can change the color to whatever you want. If I want it to be red, see it's already red. And let's say you want to change type of background you want. There are two different type of background. We have this one that is very full, we have this one that is just occupying what you need to occupy. And here you can change, you can tweak the settings of the background. You can increase the height, you can increase the width. You can just do anything you want. Increase the rounded rectangleness. So it looks like this. And then when you go, you have something like this. When it's counting the money, you see that. Like there are many things you can do to your text from this details part. This is where you just get to edit. You can add a glow to it such that it is glowing. If I put it to white, see my text is glowing. And you can increase the intensity and the range. The range is how far it covers. You see that? You can add that. You can come here and say you don't want, okay, you want to add a shadow to the text, maybe a drop shadow. And you can increase the distance here. You see that? Let me remove the background so you can see that. Let me leave the background there so you can see that. So look at this. Can increase the blurriness of the drop shadow to make it look softer. You can leave it to make it look harder. You can reduce and increase the opacity. Opacity is like the visibleness, the transparency, so you can reduce and you can increase it. And you can just change the angle to whatever you want to make it look as if the sun is changing. So that is it. So you can do all your editing here and change everything you want to change here. And if you come to this bubble parts, you can decide to make your text look like a chart. Maybe you want it to do the smallest shocking. You can click on any of these things and your text automatically turns to by the chart. So like this is why I say CapCut is very, very beginner friendly because you have a lot of things that you need from there. And then click on none. Then you have this effect here. It's the same thing you had in the former library page. You see how you can still change if you want to change your mind, you can change it from here. We're not doing that. So we have the man is counting the money. So that's the simple way to add text to a video. Let's say we want this video to just not just start, but want to have a fade in and a fade out to make the video look better. So look at it, it just starts. Only the text has a good starting and ending, and it's fading and fades out. So we want the video also to fade in and fade out. What do? You just click on your video, and when you come here, you can also tweak your video from here. You can increase the scale. See that? You can change everything you want to change. You can add motion blur to the video, but we don't really need motion blur here because the guy is not really doing anything fast, so you might not notice anything. And you can just tweak your video from here. You can decide to add you can have to cut out, maybe use the chroma key and click a color and it cancels it out automatically. This is used for more advanced thing. I don't need that here. You can decide to max your clip So that this is the horizontal masking where you mark one part of the clip and the other clip is under. You can do this one, and like you can do anything to your clip from this part, but this is none. But that's not what we need to do for here. I just want us to add a simple fade in and fade out. So you come to this animation once again, and here you can add your fade in. See that, see how that beautifully enters and make the video look more cinematic. And then you come to the out section and you can just add a fade out. There are other things you can add here. You have varieties of effects to use and animations, but I decided to just use a simple fading and fade. So when I play my video, I have a fading, I have my text coming, the amount is counting money, I have my text fade out, and I have my video fade out. So that's a simple way, and that's a simple way to create a video as a beginner. Now let's add music to our video. You come here, audio. You see that After Effects already, see After Effects. You see that CapCut already has a lot of beautiful music that you can check. So let's check this. I'm just going to add that simple and I just drag and drop. I see that I just need this little part of my video. I needed it to have stopped and when that one stopped. So what do? Remember our tool here that says delete right, just click it once and just snaps it out immediately, beautifully. And let's also add the way to add a fade in. There are two ways to do that. You can either click on this and fade it out yourself or fade it in yourself, or just come to the details panel and click a fade out. So you have that going on. So if I play my clip from beginning, see that beautiful video done. Let's check it full screen. So you come here and you just click on this. I have a full screen. So let me play it for you. And that's the basic way to create a video on CapCut. If there's anything now you want me to explain for you, like maybe the other advanced things you want me to explain, let me know in the comment section below. Now let's export our video. This is the export button. This is where you export your video outside for the world to see. And you just click this export. I'm not exporting yet. I want to do one final thing. I want to add keyframes to this. I don't want my video to just go without talking about keyframes. So let's say I want my video to zoom in. How do I do that? It's only possible if I use keyframes to the scale. So what do? I click on my video first. I come here and it's even telling me I can add keyframes to videos. So got it. So I click on this thing that is there. You see add keyframe. Then you click on it and move forward to where you want your video to stop zooming in, which is the end. And then you increase the scale a bit. That see automatically add second keyframe. You can move it as you like. So if my video starts now, you see that my video is going to start zooming in. You see that's about using keyframes. I can do a more in-depth tutorial. If anything you want me to explain, let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.